YouTube? Welcome back to Drehmal Apotheosis. This is episode 4 in the series, and today we are going to do our 25% tower completion quest. If you remember, we got 25% of the towers last episode. We got this compass pointing towards Salmavir, database offline, manual network connection required. So that's what we're going to start today's episode with, see what secrets are in Salmavir, and what other cool stuff we could find. But first, at the beginning of every episode, we have to pick which character we're going to be today. Last episode we were, I think this is Zev Kai, and today we have a few characters left. So yeah, Zev Kai was number 3. We have slots 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 left, so let's spin the dropper. See what we got, and we got slot number 3. Number 3 is Bane Vemil. Avsom's senior researcher, Bane Vemil, is an eccentric scientist who has many accomplishments under his belt. He is driven and has a difficult time staying away from whatever his current passion is. Vemil loves talking about his interests and has quite a unique sense of humor. Bane looks very strange. I think it's because he has really big eyes compared to the other characters. Before heading out, I've done a little bit of work around the base, nothing too crazy. All these heads I got from the gift shop in the Grand Pike Canyon from last episode. I had these cat maps just from random Easter eggs that I found, and I tried my best to do a little more organizing around here. Now let's head out today on our adventure to Salmavir, and along the way I will show you Kai's devotion system. And to be honest, I kind of wish I did show this all on camera, because I forgot most of the items that Kaiv actually wants in his devotion system. I know it's like chiseled stone bricks and Eyes of Ender and stuff. I don't know if books is one. I'm hoping it is, because that'd be a really easy one. Right, and when I approached, I got this advancement, Deja Vu. An ancient tabernacle of the crestfallen aspect of magic hums to life as you approach. Have you been in this place before? Discovered a nameless ziggurat, his sacred place of Kaiv. Alright, Kaiv, what do you want? Do you want an eye? Do you want a pearl? Do you want books? Please. Thank goodness. I don't think I can throw more than one at a time. Oh, that worked. That makes things way faster. I didn't know I could stack them. Okay. Mysterial +1. The second blessing of the Mystic One. Hold it with reverence. Why have I been throwing these one at a time? So this has plus 10% movement speed, as opposed to Effloresce, which is 6, so I'm going to probably hold this from now on. He also gave me 6 Scrolls of Sanctuary and an Ender Chest. Super useful. Well, I have more books, so more goodies. We get a long-lasting potion of invisibility. 30 minutes! That's kind of crazy. I think that's it for the new stuff. No, Mysterio +2. Now plus 20% movement speed. Runic Amplifier. A small device powered by runic catalysts. In the hands of a skilled artisan, it can be used to supercharge inscribed runes, effectively tripling the potentia of the material they are carved upon. Very nice. And then Mysterio +3. Oh shoot, I have been forgetting to read the lore on these. The third blessing. It has been many ages since a single blessing was granted. In the first Avim, the rules of magic were taught to lowly Dramari by Kaiv himself. The Mystic Elder's only wish is to go back and undo it all, to keep the secrets to himself. That's kind of rude. But look at how fast I can travel now. I am super duper fast with my fast bow, my blue sphere, my fast boots that we got in the last episode. Feeling good. And it looks like we are coming across our goal now. Temporal Ruins. An ancient city of science and knowledge, locked in a temporal stasis preventing structural degradation. Discovered. Salmavir. And let's go zoom through the frozen time field. Hopefully try not to fall off these somewhat collapsed bridges. If this place is stuck in time, how are the bridges collapsing? That doesn't make much sense. So what does this button do? Attempting network reconnection. Is this what it's pointing to? Oh, it is. Network reconnection success. Holotext database back online. Nice. Are these the coordinates? 2338 1065. Yes, it is. Very nice. So that is that, but obviously there's more to do here, so let's just continue heading up. About survey drones. Oh, and the repository was updated. I was waiting for that. Survey drones are truly a marvel of avsomnic engineering. These autonomous surveillance drones are made of pure Wren-type catalysts and were one of Avsom's first technological innovations. This technology is so old it was actually used to help locate the tear, which supplies all of our primal energy. We got, another holotext. Spectrographer Cohen's analysis. We initially thought the amount of energy at the mountain was too minuscule to do anything with until we sent the drones to perform further analysis. It turned out to be far beyond our wildest dreams, a source of energy so immense that our empire would never want for anything. The construction of the primary energy collection facility may have resulted in the Frostfang catastrophe and the incredibly frigid northern temperatures, but in the end, it was the best thing for our empire. Hail to Avsom. So given that this is an avsomic structure, the only one still mostly intact. Oh my god, jeez. What even are you? Entropic sycophant? Okay. Entropic sycophants. Or sycophant. I can't remember how it's pronounced. Oh, there's a spawner. Anyways, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, if this is avsomic architecture, think of Avsol, all of that giant area being this kind of build style and color scheme. And then realize that is why I will not be reconstructing Avsol, because I do not have the build skills to do that. This place has a very strange layout. It's kind of grid-shaped, but not really. Anyways, what's in here? More primal pearls. Some kind of machine. I guess if I need redstone equipment, I can always come back here. What about in this area here? Oh, that's super weird. That's the only area that has diagonal to it. Okay, another floaty thing. Thresa's collaboration. Remember Theresa? And Vemel, that's us right now. Drehmal, Gori, and I are working together on a contingency plan for any sort of catastrophe that would sweep... Oh my gosh, these things. Hold on. Hold on. Get out. You die. You die now. You die now. Okay, any sort of catastrophe that would sweep Avsom. We got permission from Adul to receive some Red Dawn assistance in animal experimentation before we actually start putting Dramari in these pods. The goal is for these to be able to preserve us for years after a potential fall of Avsom, and release us when the catastrophe is past. Give the Empire a second chance. So in case you missed it, or maybe you just don't keep up with the lore, that's okay. We are, the 8-player characters. That's the characters I've been changing every episode. And Theresa, Vemel, and Gori are 3 of them. And we made the stasis chamber that we exited from Spawn Mountain. We are part of Avsom. And we were frozen in time for who knows how long, while some catastrophe swept through the Empire. As I strained my ears, I started to hear some sense of the words repeatedly spoken. Mount Yovelix was mentioned often, and so were contingencies, and something like Apotheosis project. The Primal Walkers. Ever since we started harvesting energy, these strange, tall, inky creatures have strode the realm in the night. We managed to capture and perform autopsies on a handful. They seem to have a core composed of primal energy. We've been calling it a pearl. They have strange properties when you throw them, and I've always wondered what would happen if we threw one into the temporal engine. I doubt Vemel would let me. Well, I'm gonna let myself do that. Okay, skimming through a book, Vemel and this researcher named Arlea made the temporal engine. The device projects future visions of Salmavir to the mind of an observer, although the energy demand necessitates that tests only last for a few minutes. So, we got a temporal engine, and we were told to throw a pearl into it. So this is the temporal engine. I don't think there's anything in the back. No more holotext to read. We were instructed, throw a pearl into the portal. Or into the engine. There's a diamond block up there. I wonder if I can mine it. Probably not. Let's go teleport to the diamond block. And we are not where we just were. Well, I mean, we are. This is still Salmavir, but we're in the dunes, which is very spooky. And if you can't tell by that clock noise, we are being timed. So we can have an opening to get into that big building, since there's a big gash in the side of it now. but I do have to be quite fast. This place is very distressing. It's not all sand. There's still some of the mountainside left, but it's definitely spooky. A walkway that's diagonal in this area. Can I just pearl up there? No. The pearl fizzles away in your hand. Shoot, okay. Oh, I can't build either. Oh, did I just get soft locked? So yeah, I get on here, and then I fell off, and that's what it was. I just have to get past the 2-block gap down there. And we should be good. Now it's just a race to get inside of the building before the time runs out. I do have a bunch of speed boosts, though, so I'm not too worried about that. Alrighty, we are inside. And there are more stasis chambers in here. Oh, this looks like the other side of the engine. Invisible. What? Oh, Time Lord. Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. Exploited the temporal engine. Okay, so this is what the building actually looks like. Very cool. And I can open the door from in here. Super useful. Kamos's custom containment unit. We thought it best to keep the fragments separate, at least until we found a suitable method to charge the weapon. If it were to be activated prematurely, the consequences would be dire. I can rest easy, knowing its fragments are in secure locations. We left the other fragment in the Exodus Depot, where it was originally forged with Kovis's invention. Once we're ready, we can take both fragments and reattach them to the hilt within the repository under Avsal. So this is 1/2 of the blade, the fragment. Left blade fragment. I expected like an audio thing to play. The cutting edge of this half spearhead slices through the tough canvas on contact. You probably shouldn't hang on to it for too long. Discovered 1/2 of the Mythbreaker's blade. 1/2 of a primal blade. It feels oddly smooth, lacking any imperfections, can be reunited in the Avsal repository. We also have another 3x3 staircase to walk up, and then another 3x3 staircase. I am really sick of these things. And actually, that's making me wonder if there's one under Scarstone Castle. I did not expect that. Cool, the shutter's opened, and now we can see down into everything. But now we have a recipe for something. Spectrograph Cohen's invention. I'm happy to be able to contribute to the Aphelion in some way, even back here on the mainland. These wings, Avsom Cole, should aid the crew rather greatly in traversal on their expeditions. I think I'll ship some prototypes to Salir as well. The Kolama writers would surely appreciate the inspiration I took from their mounts in designing this new tech hailed to Avsom. Salir. I cannot remember what that place is. Avsom Cole, Unbreaking 4, a strange technological artifact gifted by AV System, constructed by the brilliant scientists housed here thousands of years ago. Despite the cutting-edge technology used in its construction, its weaknesses are hard to ignore, mainly being prone to combustion and an aversion to water-based magics. Technological wings. Tap jump while falling, to slowly glide forward or down, can be repaired with ruined membranes. So yes, it's Elytra. Recipe for Avsom Cole, wings of a civilization long past, unlocked. And this should be the recipe for them. I don't have a crafting table on me, but I'm pretty sure it is 2 magenta stained glass, 6 quartz, and an ender pearl. But the big thing is, it is, well, falling slowly. So if I have these on... Oh, it's really slow. It's really slow falling. Really slow falling. So yeah, it's Elytra, but slower, and I cannot use fireworks or tridents with it, you know, water-based magic and combustion. Now, even though Avsom Cole makes me fall extremely, extremely slowly, what it's really good for is when you build up a momentum, and it does still cancel fall damage. So if I were to jump a good distance and then deploy it late, I should be able to get a good amount of distance here. Yeah, just like that. And then it does start to slow down as the slow falling kicks into effect, but I can just take it off, put it back on, fall down some more, and then glide my way on out of here. Super useful. You have no idea how much fall damage I've taken on this map. So what do we have here? Welcome to Hevhalak. Shed your weapons, visitor. Alright. No, I'm kidding. Alright, we will respect the local customs and put away our weapons. You know, this is a shovel. It's not really a weapon. I mean, you know, axes are a tool. It's not really a weapon. Flint and steel's not a weapon. Yeah, it's a tool. I already forgot the name of this place. What is that? Hev Halak. That's such a bizarre name. We got weird spikies. Spikes all around. Very strange. Enter here. Okay. Well, heads. What are these even supposed to be? Like, are they bundles of stuff? I don't know. I'm gonna take them. They don't look like villagers, though. They look like lizards or something. They don't have tails, but they have, you know, dragon faces or something. Very strange. Well, this place is strange, but it does have the landmark of any town. A bell, like the bell you should ring below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get notified when more episodes of this series comes out. Thank you for subscribing, it helps me out a lot. Okay, we have a runic blacksmith. Meteor buckler. Though small in size, the shield weighs twice as much as it appears. The Termari Smith advertises it as a stout defensive measure, as well as a potent training weight. You do feel stronger when you pick it up. So these are Termari. They were in a book I read. I don't remember exactly. Celestial Cowl. This fabric hood appears plain at first, but is surprisingly heavy. When held up to the light, purple glimmers betray the presence of a metallic fiber within the weave. I'm not collecting the artisans, and also that's slower movement speed, so I don't really like that much. But yeah, this is a Termari village. I don't know if I'm going to keep that in or not, but I really got into the storytelling mood as I was reading it. That's a very long book, though. So to summarize, in case I didn't read anything, there's a group of Termari called the Wingmakers, and they come to, for lack of a better term, abduct Termari children and make them spooky. And by make them spooky, I mean that the Wingmakers, like, worship Tethlane, the aspect of fear, but no longer, since Tethlane, like, betrayed everyone or something. It's very strange. Honestly, never did I think there would be something of importance within these mountain ranges over here. They were just kind of like a barrier for the land. But we have a whole village over here, and it looks active, and it is also full of Termari. That is very strange. I wonder why they're all over here for some reason. Scalebound Priest. I'm assuming it's probably in the main area up here. There is an aspect of, like, mountains and stone. There's a lot of goats also. Like, a comedic amount of goats up here. Let's see if I can find something. Okay, there's a runic catalyst. Not a devotion system, though. I don't see a sign saying place your offerings to blah 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 over here. A stone of luxury. That is a great treasure right there. There's not many of these throughout the map. Alright, let's go immediately into the shulker box. I don't need saddles. That can get out of here. Yeah, that is our second stone of luxury that we have found. Super nice. Those are really hard to find. Well, I'm happy to find one of those. That's probably the great treasure of this area. I really was expecting it to be the devotion system to the aspect of mountains. Because, I mean, you know, duh. It kind of just makes sense to me. So, weird that maybe it's still in here. Maybe it's in the actual, like, church bell looking building. Probably not. This looks just like a guard tower. And also, that's a very weird staircase. Bells! Okay, you know what? I take back all the smack I've given this map for its 3x3 staircases. What is this? This is so weird. That's such a bizarre staircase. Yeah, I'll take the 3x3 spirals. I will not complain about them anymore. Ow. Oh no. Alright, let's do that one more time. Alright, this is the tower for when I get to the top. Purity Peaks. And Purity Peaks is a very lovely biome. Very lush green and nice white mountains. It's very nice. Let's grab the tower. Network linked to 31.3%. And the Purity Peaks tower is that white biome right there. We are smack in the middle of it. There were a lot of buildings I saw that I could loot in the distance, but they seemed to be a part of the Gulf or other biomes, so I'm trying to just stay in the one area. Okay, quick pit stop back home has been made. I've been doing some little small amounts of decorating each time I come back here, like placing the heads and placing the artifacts away and stuff like that. And I figured out what these things are. They're backpacks. That's like the rear of a backpack, and then the other side has like the two straps on it. I could not figure out what it was for a long time. But yeah, this is what the base is looking like right now. I'm doing some small repairs to the structure. I'm not going to rebuild the whole thing in the Avsonic purple-white build style, but I am going to do some touch-ups every time I come back here, just so that it has a little bit of visual progress as we go through the map. Anyways, let's get back to hitting the road, and you may be wondering, where am I going to go? Am I going to go back to Purity Peaks? Am I going to go to a new town? No, we're going to head back to Grand Pike Canyon. You know how I do those like cinematic flyover shots every time that I get a new tower? Well, I was doing that yesterday in a copy of the world, which is how I get those shots, and I noticed a really big structure in the distance here in Grand Pike Canyon, and I would love to go check it out. Now, I try as much as I can to explore in these videos. I have my render distance up all the way. I try to climb mountains and get up high so that I can see farther, but there are some things I just miss, and this big building is one of them. And I'm trying to talk long enough so that we can get to the big reveal as I come around the corner of this mountainside. There it is! It looks like a duo of buildings just linked together. I don't know what kind of build style this is, but it looks very menacing. We found Shatterhorn Gulch. It is unclear when the prison at Shatterhorn Gulch was first built, but it has operated since before the apex of the Insomniac Coalition and is thought to be the most secure detention facility in the realm. Discovered Shatterhorn Gulch. So it's a prison. A very, very sturdy looking prison. And let's break in and see what's going on. Oh, shoot. I should have brought torches. I can just use these as the light source, though. Ooh, that's close. It's very loud in here. And judging by the fact that there's golden carrots, this is probably a pretty high-end loot area. What I don't get is, why is it guarded by skeletons, but they're imprisoning mobs? Kind of weird. Oh, big campfire. Big campfire. I'll light it in a second. Smite for... Ah, jeez. Get out of here. I heard something broke. I was worried I broke some of my armor. Okay, you know I have to do it. I don't think I even have enough uses, but let's do it. Big campfire. Ah, it's beautiful. It's very dark in here. I can't even, like, see. Oh, that's a pit of lava. Okay. Let's not fall down that. Chiseled means treasure. Not a lot of treasure, but it is something. It's very dark in here. Ooh, that goes down. Okay, we're heading to the top of the last tower. Hoping there's some kind of boss, and there is. What is your name, buddy? You are the Shatterhorn Warden. You're probably no match for Ascendants. Ah, you dropped Silverfish. Nice. Ooh, and you dropped a special boot. Wait, this is a legendary? Okay. Do you just keep respawning? Am I supposed to do something? I have a feeling I'm supposed to do something. What? I didn't even notice that was happening. So this guy's just immortal? Okay, well... Alright, well, I'm gonna go down real quick. I need to read the boots that I got. That's cool. Yeah, shush. Be quiet up there. Okay, Festering Strides, Unbreaking 5, Mending. The Warden of Shatterhorn Gulch was a terrible, sadistic man of gluttony. Some time ago, a powerful arcanist was imprisoned within the tallest belfry, who, in their grand escape, cursed the Warden with immortality and endless festering wounds. Necrotic Vigor. Wearing these boots grants the user a regenerating absorption shield. Plus 10 max health, but really bad armor. Regenerating absorption shield. What does that mean? Oh, it is like literal absorption. Ooh, and it has this nice little particle effect around me. Nice. This is like our first like special boss, I think, that has like its own ability and stuff. I thought I was so clever, surrounding myself in flowers. Look at me, still as wretched as ever. This accursed stench refused to leave me every waking moment, smelling rotting flesh. The dampers in the necromancer. She did this to me, I will never forgive her. Now in some things they can drop their blunders on me. Yeah, I'm trying to read, buddy. Can you relax? Wow, okay, that minus 40% armor, that does a lot. Anyways, let's continue on to the path here. We got a big ol' castle made of bricks in the distance, and the path is just, you know, winding through these mountains. Impoverished nobles. Highfall was once exceptionally wealthy, but now trade has ceased and the once noble people have fallen to poverty. Discovered Highfall. Our Stewards of Hope Adventurers Guild. And the merchant guy is in here. How much is a map? 10. And I might have to buy another shulker box while I'm in here, because I've been getting pretty unorganized. So, Highfall Tundra map. A map of the region surrounding Highfall with markers signifying important locations. So, this is the town. This is where we just came from. Oh, it does show the prison, which is cool. And it looks like a shark fin above the prison. We have the tower, and then Verukt is to the left, and the Frozen Bite is to the north. I read about Verukt a little bit in a book. There's so many books I have to leave out, just because they have information that I don't think is too pertinent, but just stuff that I remember in the back of my head. Oh, it looks like we got a broken Virtuo statue. Of offerings to Virtuo, Lady of Perfection. Okay, so Virtuo's devotion system should accept diamonds and bells. She accepts bells. Perfect. I know I kind of hammer it into the ground doing it every episode, but, you know, ring the bell below and subscribe to the channel. You know, Virtuo, goddess of perfection, knows that bells are the best. I mean, it only makes sense. Okay, I think I've looted all of Highfall, now that we did the outskirts over there by the hall. So now, the only thing left is the castle. Okay, I've explored most of the castle. The last thing was behind this iron door, and most of the castle didn't have anything too interesting. Taking this kelp, because I think that is an item for Virtuo's devotion system. And we got a trap door that leads down somewhere kind of spooky. Okay, there is coal. I don't have any wood or sticks to make torches, though, so I may have to just brighten this in post so that you guys can see. Oh, I do not like that the music just cut out. Oh, ooh, I almost fell down. Oh, we got a very menacing tunnel and a whole lot of mobs. Maybe it's supposed to be like an actual light, and that's just how the builders made it. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Okay, chiseled at the end. That means we are free. And we got Compass of Nihility, an odd compass that feels wrong. It points somewhere above the surface, far to the north. I'm just going to take all of them. Actually, I'll leave half. Why not? So, that's at the end of the tunnel. I'm just going to mine up. We're at Y16, so it's going to take a second, but I mean, running back just takes too long. Okay, I've surfaced, I think a little bit more north than I was. It's a lot more snowy, and the mountains look different. There's a lot of these weird, I don't even know structures. They're very strangely shaped. Ah, okay. Alright, I know where I am now. So, to the right is Highfall, to the left is Dusps, which we read about, and the north is the Frozen Bite. So I was a little bit into the Frozen Bite, but I'm not ready to go there yet. So let's go grab this tower before I get more off track, because my inventory and my shulker boxes are full. Okay, on top of the tower, as you can see, there were a lot of skeletons on the way up. But anyways, Highfall Tundra. Network linked to 34.4%. And looking on the map, we are in this brown area. So that is the canyon, I believe, and that is Highfall Tundra. Time to play Guess Who Forgot to Put on the Avsom Coal Wings? Me. Well, that's fine. I was a bit too far north anyways, so let's head to Veru now. Just walked up a very large mountain pass to get into... I guess this is Veru now. Doesn't look that different. But we have a tower in the distance. Got some things to explore and a really, really big building. Okay, let's explore the big area first. Looks very shredded and torn apart. Let's see what we got. So, telescope. A spyglass. Wait, how far can I zoom in with this? Hold on. Baby zombies. How far can I zoom in? So I do Q, I do scroll in, and then I hit left click. Oh my gosh. Look at that fence post. And now look at how far that is. That is insane. What's down here? A boss. Oh, you're strong. And I'm glowing. What are you? Golem of Insight. I kind of wanted your head. That's fine, I guess. So there's a little dungeon down here. More Golems of Insight. Oh, people to shoot. A lot more of these guys. Nice. One more. And one more. Cool. Okay, they're all knocked off. I might be able to just glide over them without a problem. Oh my good lord. Hold on. Shield now. Gliding down. It's okay. Secret Sanctum. A civilization lost due to the ravages of time and conquest still retained one secret until now. Discover the true altar of insight. That's a lot of mobs. Thankfully, I did get one of their heads to bring back to the base. Okay, so this book is kind of long, but to summarize it, Gori, I think Gori Zed, is the person's full name, is someone who's like, I think, Thressa's partner, and this book says that Gori's real name is Garui, and they're from Veru. After Avsom attacked, they like kind of kept hidden and then trained people in secret so that they weren't entirely taken over by the Empire. But we have a trap chest, which means something special. Tolvahaln. Poa received a vision in crystal of a purple orb called Lovarukt that spun rightward and occasionally gleamed with specks of golden light. Her ancestors developed the lens of insight to peer through the plane and locate it. Similar technology allows this helm's wearer limited perception beyond solids. Eyes unclouded. Wearing this helmet allows the welder to see and detect enemies through walls. Tulvalan. So we put it on. We can now see people through walls, and this is one of the rare items, or pieces of armor that has its own texture. Again, that seems like a secret. So cool, now we can see enemies through walls. Can see this golem. And we can kill him. Okay, as we climb the tower, and hopefully don't get rammed off by the goats, I'm realizing that I haven't seen a new devotion system in a while. Because I found Kives at the beginning of episode 2, I think, off camera. I don't remember entirely. But I've been exploring all over, trying to like get to every structure that I can. Like that one Termari place in the mountains with all the villagers. I'm amazed that there was no devotion system up there. The Tower for Veru Plateau. New network online. Network currently linked to 37.5%. And the tower on the map is, I think, that green area right in between this little mountain range curve right here. But that is going to have to wait for the next episode. So thank you all for watching. Subscribe to see more Drehmal content. Ring that bell to get notified when new episodes come out. Leave a like and comment down below. And as always, I will see you in the next episode of Drehmal Apotheosis. Goodbye, everybody.